Holy cow! I'm sort of downtown. I'm on the other side of downtown, and there's some, I try to make my videos as interesting as possible, and my phone started to fall over, and I caught it. What happened to my phone? Okay. Over here is the old City Hall building. Hang on a minute. There we go. And down there used to be police cars, because that used to be the old jail. And then they moved the jail over there to the courthouse where that Indian is. Here's St. Catholic School, St. Catholic Mary School. Now, when I was doing location spots for The Woman Who Loved Elvis, I missed this church. That is a big church. It's a Catholic church. Look at way at the top there. Wow. That's pretty. My mom was calling. I just started my video, but I'll keep it going. Okay, I need to check if I can do that on my phone one of these days. So I got a new phone. And this is the other side of downtown. Show you something. Look at the old windows. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty high. That church is bigger than it's taller than you think. Up there's that eagle. I showed that in another video. I can do close-ups if I want. I probably won't do it too much. If I want to. Okay. Down here is, well, I guess they call it Central Park. It's where like they hold, I don't know if they do it now because of the zombie apocalypse, but it's where they hold like bands and stuff. People come down here and have a good old time. Here we go. And they built this quite a few years ago. It's really nice. These are pretty flowers. There's Parkview over in the background. It's a really nice little band area. And then when I was doing my filming locations for The Woman Who Loved Elvis, I talked about this. Just totally random that I talked about. And if you go down here around to the front of it, list all the different people that donated to it. I think you got too close to the gate. Well, it's not too blocked off actually, but and you'll do a better job with the gate. See the gate. And then if you go up here, put my water down. Try to zoom in on this. Right there, that's second name. Well, actually, first name, $20,000. So I'm on it. Yep. So he's never forgotten where he came from. And he was from Tumwa and graduated from Tumwa High School. Graduated from Indian Hills, and then I think he went to Iowa. Iowa City, or I don't even where, but it's at. I think it's in Iowa City. See the bulldog? Oh wow, that is one different looking dog. Well, anyway, I like to show stuff that's random. There's the library. It's different shaped. I've showed it in one video before. What am I doing? Oh, I got it on Zoom. Hang on a minute. There we go. There's the library. That's a side view of it. Looks like something from the old Roman Empire. Okay. Up here is where one of the places where Mom goes to bingo. I'm going to cross the street. Okay. I always don't talk much when crossing the street. Hey, Knights of Columbus. Mom goes to bingo there. They have it on Wednesday and I believe Sunday? Yeah, Wednesday and Sunday. There goes a car by. And that building way over yonder over there, when I was a kid, and that's where you paid your phone bill. Of course, back then, it was a house phone. Okay, still working on this phone, and I'm getting better at it. It's brand new. Let's see. I think I'll go this way. Look at the pretty clock. Ah, let's not smell the flowers. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay. I love this phone, high quality too. Crossing the street here. Okay. I need to get a different tripod one of these days. Get a better tripod actually. I mean, this one works for its purpose. That's something else I'm working on. Getting a better tripod than this little bitty short one that I have. And that'll be on my list of things to get. Up here is, well, it used to be Salvation Army. Now it's Downtown Fitness. That used to be Salvation Army Church. Okay. Yeah, this building you see in the side view, that used to be the old building we used to pay your phone bill. It was a pretty good sized building. Whereas now that was back when it had house phones. Now it's cell. That was the 80s. Let's see. We have some really good sized churches in this town. Some really big churches. I don't know why they're so big. Look at that. Smoker's cough. Okay. Okay. You know, this area is different looking than many years ago. Many years ago. Hang on a minute. We have Walgreens and Bridge Realty. Well, that Walgreens building is fairly new. Because there was a house, not this house, that's a new house. There was a house, Mr. Quick's, which I worked in 2001 when 9/11 terrorist attack happened, and then there was a gas station. It's all gone, replaced with this Walgreens. Hey, we have Walgreens. It only took them to tear down a nice house, a gas station, and Mr. Quick's. A lot of people around this area miss Mr. Quick's. Okay, I'm not really watching time now. I don't need to. Now, these aren't the most exciting videos, but I'm gonna take a seat up here for a minute. A little humid out here. Not too bad. Okay, taking a seat. See the brick in the background? Okay. Then across the street, before I forget this, I'm gonna go up here. I was watching for traffic. The Pizza Hut building is still there. I can't see it with the sun glaring, but the Pizza Hut building is still there. But right over there, there was a mechanic shop, but the building and all is gone. That's the old highway bridge. Behind here, Walgreens, I'm not going to walk back there, is Sonic. Crossing the street, which is sort of going up to the main highway. That's the main highway. And I can't too much. I'm being careful with that. I've crossed that place before. The police station. That would look suspicious. So I won't film that. And I believe, I may be wrong on this, but I believe there's a building that says All Ages Pediatrics. I think that's the name of the building now. I believe a few years ago, it was a church. I might be wrong on that, but I'm sure it looks like it was one at one time, and I believe it was. Okay. And this is on the other side of downtown. Law enforcement center's up here. I won't film it. I have done a lot of this location. No, not a lot. A little bit. Yeah, that's a pretty good sized law enforcement center. I have been in there. I'm not going to say why, but you know what? I wasn't arrested or anything. I was just in there asking a couple questions. That's the story. My story, and I'm sticking to it. We'll find a law enforcement center. It'll be in the background more than likely, because I'm not going to film it. Underneath the highway bridge. Oh yeah, I can see it a little bit. Over there, across the street, that used to be Bonds. They moved out by the Quincy Place Mall, and that's what that used to be. It's no longer there. They moved it since then. Okay. I like that I don't have to shoot blindly in my videos, that I can just direct my shot wherever I want it to go. So that makes it extremely nice. Extremely nice. This here is the turn off. Right there. Goes up around the circle. Now I'm going to cross here. It's dangerous. Have to be careful. That car was turning, so I think I'm good to go if I hurry. Okay. There's been like maybe 1 or 2 videos. Can't remember exactly, but 1 or 2 videos. Huh. I like these paw prints. There we go. See my shadow. Huh. They're cool colors. I like that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I did a video, 1 or 2 videos, but there ain't many brick streets left here in town. Here's another one. I had a high school classmate that lived on this street for years, Cass, and this is brick. All the way up. That's all brick. Wow, Mom's really been calling me on this video. In nearly, what is it, 16 minutes? She called this the second time she's called me. I don't want to end this video. Not yet. Surely not yet. I'll give her a call after I'm done. When I'm done. Huh. Got an American flag. And the wind's blowing it, and they're up there in their house. Okay. Takes a little while to push the button to get back to me. And all these buildings across the street are original buildings. They're all brick. And the furthest one down there with that sign, that's where a video place used to be. And I went in there and got movies a few times. And I sort of missed that place. They were, well, just a local place, but they were pretty cheap on their movies. There's Computerland and KEL, KOTM radio station. I was going here, but you had to wear a mask to get your hair cut. I'm not going to get on that kick. I'm just saying you have to wear a mask. I don't even know if they're open right now. Well, anyway, Iowa School of Beauty. I don't even know if they're open. I'm not even going to go in. But that's where you go if you want to get into that line of that line of work. That's where you go there. There, and that's been there for many years, our post office. And it's a pretty good sized post office. And up there is Graham's. Some of the best, it might be expensive, but they have some of the best malts and ice creams in town. And it's the same building. You can see how old that building is. It's been there for many, many years. Since 1908, it says. Or 18, one of the two. 1908. I had stuff on the side there about filming it, but I better not. Anyway. Yeah, this is going towards the west end. Wow. 18 minutes. I'm not really worried about time. Not really. I mean, I make my videos longer if I wanted to. Which I probably will someday. I haven't filmed down here too much. One of these buildings, I'm not sure which, one of these buildings might have been this one. It's either this one or the paint one, but I'm thinking it was this one. It's been remodeled since then, but it was called, I believe it was called Red Garter. And it was like a strip joint, basically. And it's no longer there. The building's still there, but they went out quite a few years. And that building across the, well, let's see now that truck. That's where a learning center was. Mom went there when I was like, I don't know, 7th or 8th grade. Crossing the street here. Well, you need a building, it's for sale. Used to be taxi. Or something, I don't know. The CETA building used to be a church. I can't remember the name of it. It's not on the tip of my tongue. That used to be a church when I was a kid. They had bingo there. Got a nice little seating area out back. I'm gonna go there and take a seat. If I'm allowed in there. Well, looks like I can. I'm gonna take a seat over here. Pretty area. Look at that. That's pretty. Stop to smell the flowers. Look at that. Well, I'm gonna take a seat. Sort of. I'm not really gonna take a seat. I'm just gonna sit down on my tripod. There we go. I'm gonna have a drink. Okay, let's get back to this. Nice little area back here. Well, even though I can keep recording, I'll probably end this in less than 10 minutes. There ain't a whole lot I can talk about more. I've done pretty good with what I do pretty good with what I can work with. And somebody on my YouTube channel was, I wish they'd unsubscribe to me. I seriously would. But I'll put them on mute even. They're harping me about learning how to drive. I'm not going to do that. I would be 80 years old by the time I learned. I just wish he would give it up. Now, I have heard, I might be talking a little bit soon here, I have heard it's called KYOU News. Now, I don't remember, but I heard older people say, probably in the 70s, maybe even early 80s, that it was a McDonald's. They might be right because of the shape of the building, how it looks like the old McDonald's. Not all these new ones they've been remodeling. I know, I ramble. And I'll show the building here in a minute. There we go. Looks like it was a McDonald's because of the old shape of the building. But I do not know. Maybe somebody can tell me. But I have heard it was. Okay. I might say this is West End. It could be East End, West End. I don't know. I'm not very keen on my directions. I have one of those bikes, 3-wheelers. I don't use it much now because I'm going to be walking. I have one of those bikes in the shed. Anyway. See, here's another old building. We have a lot of them. Brick. Okay. Remember my last long outdoor video with my other phone? Talked about the Camelot Towers. I think these are East End or West End, whatever. Grandma lived in there, and funny story, when she was getting ready to go in there and they wanted to put her on the top floor, and she goes, "I'm not ready to go to heaven yet." It was just so classic grandma. It was really classic grandma. I miss her. She was a great lady. She's been gone for a few years. Well, I really like this phone where I'm not shooting blindly anymore. Walked further than I wanted to today, but you know, it is what it is. And I do darn good for walking, considering I smoke and I can do these long form videos and not have one smoke. It's always been a goal of mine. And I will never smoke during any of my videos, and I haven't. I'm proud of that. A lot of people don't understand the sense in that, but that's always been my goal. I ran into 2 brick streaks today. A black cat walking on the brick. Oh, he's really looking at me. Hi there. Move on. Anyway, crossing the street here. Huh. Let me get a close up. Well, I'm struggling with it, but there was cowardly lions up there. Here we go. Cowardly lions. Okay, let me fix this now for when I go back to frontal view. Okay, sorry about that. Still working with this phone. I'm getting better and better at it. I just take practice, like riding a bicycle. Huh. Look at the old wheels. That's interesting. I find a lot of stuff interesting. Yes, I know where I'm at. I've never lived down this way. I had friends that lived over this way. But I know where I'm at. I know exactly where I'm at. Because Grandma used to live back there too, years ago. What did this place used to be? I don't. Gotta keep door closed. Huh? I don't know. I really don't. Probably like a mechanic place or something. I don't know. Well, I'm getting ready to end this video, and there's a big, mean, ferocious dog on a chain literally barking at me. I'm not going to go up that way to show him to you, but he sounds absolutely ferocious. Need any tires? Well, there you go. Anyway, well, I'm going to get ready to end this video. Maybe not the most exciting video because I can't get out of town, but someday I will. And up here is a gas station. Might go in there and get me a pop or something. Well, anyway, yeah, I could eat any stuff on. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and that's all for now.